तस्वीर मेरे यहाँ पर है। हेलो गाइस, हेलो सबैजनालाई मेरो च्यानलमा स्वागत छ। ट्याक्कन खाइरहेछ। सबलाई लाइक हान्नु, सबलाई 10-15 लाइक पुऱ्याउनु पायो भने कसैले लाइक गरे छैन क्या? सब 2 लाइक भन्दा छैन त। कसले अनफलो गरे हो यार? 672 थियो, अहिले फेरि 678 है। कति गरे? 677। एक लाइन कनेक्सन यार, कि नेट राम्रो चले छैन क्या? लाइन कनेक्सन आउँछ यार। त्यो माकुले 40 कहाँ छ त यार? 40 सँग थियो जस्तो लाग्यो। म्याच हेर्छु। Ready?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Full
And that gets things running. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it. And it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply was shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dembele. Forlan. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
And Bobby.
And this is Vieri.
Pierish.
Nicely weighted ball.
Messish.
Still goalless. And it's Fernandez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Costa Curta gets it clear.
Zanatish.
Van Belten.
Van Belten. Costa Curta. Van Belten.
Conjures time and space where few can.
It's
attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Now it's Forlan. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. And there's the shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mateus with the short one. Go ahead, Eagles are looking to go forward now. Yeah. Fernandez. And this is Vieri. He's got a big chance! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Aubameyang. Half-time getting close now. Aubameyang. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Silvestre running with intent. Now it's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, that's close. That will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more...
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running.
How is
It makes
that
life so
offside,
much easier
guys?
when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Silvestre picks it up now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for them. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space. Oh, no joy this time. Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Go ahead, Eagles. Really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Dembele!
Dembele!
From Dembele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two up now, and they are cruising.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
And don't listen to the
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Go ahead, Eagles are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear, Dave.
He'll try from distance!
Salah!
Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! About as smooth as it gets. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step.
It's Iniesta!
Wait.
Iniesta! Brilliant!
What is it
It
here?
really is a finish of the highest order. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Go ahead, Eagles. Maybe down, but not out just yet. And this is Bebeto. Conte.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Can he finish? That is decidedly
Ah, that's
nothing.
what I like.
Yamal. And this is Aguero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance.
Es una.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go
Alguien
any
like
minute now.
should
Some terrific scenes
like,
here in
like,
Barcelona. My
subscribe.
goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pinches it off him. Mateus. And here's the chance to counter. Silvestre picks it up out wide. Cahill is there and he can get that clear.
Netish.
And smartly reclaimed.
No. Maile orang ni.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it
Sabar
gets.
doi.
Hopefully, a
Kal mau phone
football
karya.
will break out soon.
Kau ni lain. Kau pilih phone.
Chiellini. And Silvestre. Mateus. Anderson, who is rarely short on confidence. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. That pass isn't the best. And it's Doué. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Gerrard. Rodri. And here's Owen. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Silvestre. Forlan. And this is Dembele.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Anderson tries a deft little ball. Oh, the ball's run loose, and the finish! And it's Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half. And
टिकटकमा लाइभ बस्न अहिले मिल्दैन भाइ म टिकटकमा लाइभ बस्ने भने
that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back on the way.
सोध्दा त मैले त्यही सोचेको टिकटकमा लाइभ बस्ने भने
Really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goal.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
फलर बढाइदिन हुन्छ बढाइदिएन भाइ यार कति 1000 पुग्नु पर्छ भने सर लाइभ बस्नलाई कहाँ 1000 पुग्नु
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
We're still waiting for a goal to report here.
अब सबलाई फलो गर्न पर्यो चाहिए नचाहे
Silvestre cuts out the pass. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's got away, deserved a bit.
Dembele ले त वहाँ थियो
Goulet. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And he's managed to get free. Chance! Split second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
बढाउनु त कति कति रे के बढाउने भने कसरी बढाउनु हुन्छ र त्यो किन्ने फेक युजर ठिक छ लाग्छ त खगिनु भइरहेको अब किन लगाउनु पर्यो अब फ्रीमा अरे
Substitution
हेर
for
त कति हो
Barcelona.
तेरो
Number
कति
14.
फलोअर छ
It's their second corner of the
काट्यो
game.
अरे
Number
कति
20.
फलोअर तेर्छ
Arda Güler. Number 11. Desiree Doué. Number 6.
And it's
Elliot
hoisted
Anderson.
clear.
Coming on the field. Number 25. Julian
Barcelona
Alvarez.
have the chance to go the other
Number
way.
10. Lionel Messi.
Oh, that's a
Number
key
9.
interception.
Eden Hazard.
Diogo Costa
Number
clears.
19. Steven Gerrard.
Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through. It's a threatening ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
कहाँ पास गयो
Messi.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Owen. That is a brilliant interception. Mohamed Salah. Xabi Alonso powering forward here. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Just eases him off the ball. That's it. The referee says enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from...
के कसरी देखाउनु मिल्छ भने 1000 चाहिन्छ क्या मेरोमा त केही पर्दैन यार भाइ केही पर्दैन मेरोमा केही नथिङ के कसरी कति जान चाहिन्छ अरे 1000 जान चाहिँदैन 1000 जान सक्छ फेस क्याम नि गर्ने हो कि दाइले फेस क्याम बिस्तारै गर्ने भाइ पहिला 1000 पुगोस् 1000 पुगेपछि गर्ने भने 1000 कहिले पुग्नु 1000 पुगेपछि ढुक्क हुने भाइ
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might
1000
not feel
पुऱ्याउनु पर्यो
like that.
खगेन भाइ
The stadium is
टिकटकमा
full of
लाइभ गर्न
noise
पाए
and
भए
energy.
पुग्थ्यो होला
This
टिकटकमा लाइभ
certainly
गर्नु
matters.
मिल्दैन
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Mateus tries to pass it through. Forlan, and he's certainly onside. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being
टिकटकबाट
played in so
तान्नु
well.
पर्छ
The
दाइ
gaffer
मान्छेहरू
won't let him
त्यतिमै
forget that.
And we have
टिकटकमा
our
तान्नु
very
पाउँछ
first corner.
त्यो त हो टिकटकमा लाइभ गर्न पायो भने त आउँछ राम्रो
Nesta clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side,
त्यही
Peter. That was really clever.
चिठीमा चाहिँ त्यो उस पुऱ्याउनु पर्यो क्या 1000 फलोअर
Lille have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pirlo.
मेरो फर्सन यार यो फर्सन
And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. And this is Sneijder. Forlan. Gerrard. Short changes him with that pass. Dembele is the team's great visionary. And now the breakaway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing.
पेड
Looking
खानु
to
भ्याउँदैन
progress the
यार
ball.
सुन्नु लाग्छ
Looking tidy in
के हो
possession
भयो
here.
यार
And he welcomes shapes to shoot.
के हो भयो
And that's in. Again in a trice. And they are soaring.
goal scored for Lille.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently
त्यसो
as
भए
that, it's a joy to watch.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Nepal choosing to make the first change. Lille are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a shot! And it's in!
Comeback हान्नै
And
पर्यो
deep into first half stoppage
छिन्नुबाट
time.
आउँदैन
A timely strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key...
And that signals the end of the first period. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
छ
You want to get back in it as soon as
स्क्रिप्ट
possible,
ब्रेकर भन्ने छ
but
हेर
without
त
leaving yourself too open.
स्क्रिप्ट ब्रेकर कसरी बढाउनु सोध्न के गर्नुपर्छ है
Pirlo. Cruyff. And it's Luis Suarez. And it's Forlan. And it's made its way to him. Gerrard. Lille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Schneider. No, it's Dembele. Nepal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gerrard has created one goal already. Mateus. And it's Pirlo. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, it's Dembele. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
भेट्यो
Someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
सबलाई फलो गरे क्या मैले त्यो फलो ब्याक दिन्छ कि भनेर पढाउनै पर्यो कसरी बढाउनु मिल्छ अरे हजार पुरा भन्न अब भोलिबाटै ड्याङडुङ लाग्यो भने
Substitution for Lille, number 13. Alessandro
So we have movement on both benches.
28. Fabio
Aubameyang is there and he can get that clear.
Andrea Pirlo.
Nepal are looking to go forward now.
Frank Rijkaard. Number 18.
Good read, needed to be. Dida is there to clear.
Number 19.
Nepal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 5.
Now it's Royce. Seedorf.
24. Edmilson.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Aubameyang. Final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Aubameyang. Royce. And here's the Paul. De Paul!
The ball
Made
one
it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game. And Royce! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Referee looks at his watch and
पैसा लाग्ने है क्या कति लाग्छ रे
a draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of
छैन भनेपछि के गर्नुपर्छ रे के गर्नु मिल्छ रे अनि भबर सबैलाई फलो गर्ने क्या फलोअर 3-4 हजार तर फलोइङ चाहिँ 1000 मात्र भने लाइभ गर्न मिल्यो ड्याडी सिस्टम क्या सबलाई मैले सबलाई फलो गरे नि जो आउँछ नि सबलाई फलो हाने टिकटक गर्नु भयो भने अहिले टिकटकमै सबै गर्नुहुन्छ
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact...
Luis Suarez! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He's scored such a variety over the years, but his build-up play...
And the shot!
Soma really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a little off target. Gerrard. Nepal, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Gerrard. Mateus. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Now it's Aguero.
Portugal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Aguero. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Neymar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Messi makes a move down the right. Silvestre. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Delivers with... There's the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Just eases him off the ball. Nice-looking ball. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Neymar!
Neymar!
This boy is showbiz!
Well, we had a feeling, Peter, that he would show up sometime. but not in such spectacular style. I can tell you it certainly made one man's job a lot easier in this half-time break.
1 minute at a time.
A moment that needed composure, and he had... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Hello, everyone.
Well, there were plenty of
This is
talking
the
points in
safety
that first half, but just the
announcement.
one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Times during this match.
How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Nepal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Fernando Torres.
Down to business again.
Field is number 7.
Nepal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
That's good play. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Costa Curta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nepal have their second corner now. And again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sylvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nepal are still that goal to the good. Sylvestre has the space to scheme. Timber is there and he can get that clear. Luis Suarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And here's Suarez. And he can thump it away.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Lothar Matthäus. Number 14.
Time and again they are repelled.
Number 8, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field. Number 20,
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball.
Rodrigo de Paul.
Nepal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Sylvestre. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nepal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here.
Offside,
And it's in. Portugal are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Portugal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
There will be 5 minutes
Nepal
at a time.
now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what...
DePaul! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
खानाचे दवाई किन
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Nepal can finally smile now. They have held on in a...
खाना छुटाओ है किन रक्षाबन्धनलाई के दिने हो बहिनीहरुलाई के त दिनु पर्यो नि
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Barcelona have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Now it's Neymar. And he plays one through. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Eto'o. Vieira. Luis Suarez. Big chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nepal yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Dembele. Neymar. He is through here, showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Forlan. Great chance! Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. He's Eto'o. He's through on goal here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed.
कसरी फल हुन्छ हो यो
Penalty. Nepal present their opponents with the
Same
best
thing, yeah.
possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half
के
time.
गर्छ यार
And he cuts out the supply. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Knocks it into space. Mateus
There will be 1
tries to
minute
play it
added
through.
time.
He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee has blown for half-time.
This is a security alert.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up.
Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! A finish right from the top draw. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what.
It's Eto'o! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that is fabulous. A true Neymar! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, how's... It's Luis Suarez! Not a bad try by any means. And here's Suarez. And he's in on goal. Eto'o gets flagged offside. Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he
Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Nepal with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gerrard. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
He's having a shot! And that's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Steven Gerrard.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Nepal now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Luis Suarez,
21, N'Golo Kante.
and it's
Number
Nedved.
4, Wayne
And this is
Rooney.
Luis Suarez.
Number 9, Sergio Aguero. Number
Well, a
18,
few of his teammates are quite
Michael
furious
Owen.
with him as they felt
Number 20,
they were within reach, but he made
Marco
nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o finds himself offside. And here's Aguero. Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Now it's Aguero.
6
Royce
added minutes have been indicated.
tries from a long way out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Guardiola. Vieira. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
शुक्रबार बिदा हुँदा त्यसो पर्सि कसरी भोलि होइन के पर्सि फर्स्ट
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
And they can counter here. And it's Gerrard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, that's superb. That's tidy. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes for a shot! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable. Shun and Belmare always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mateus gets flagged offside. Gerrard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Forlan. Pass is just off target. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Dembele. So much time and space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Gerrard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neymar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Serginho. Serginho on a strong run here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mateus. Chance for a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Two to the good, and that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Nepal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. That gets us going once more. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's Neymar. Silvestre. Azar. And reclaimed it in a trice. Dembele. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's cut it out. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Shonen Belmare are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nepal with the corner, they're first.
Number 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9.
And it's been taken short.
Number 27, Serginho.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Number 18,
Shonen Belmare are looking to go forward now.
Wayne Rooney. Number 19,
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Andres Iniesta.
Iniesta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now who's going to be first to this? Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a promising position. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Nepal have their second corner now. Vieira! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar plays it short. Nepal awarded another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Towering header! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Neymar.
Nepal
Number 8,
are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 20,
A case now of complete control.
number 21.
And that has found him in acres of space. Oh, such a clever touch. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And claimed it back swiftly. Nepal are almost home and dry now. Can he get on the end of this? The final 5 minutes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Royce, caught offside that time. There could be trouble here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes to add. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's it. Nepal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and so... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now the cross gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Dembele. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Pings in a... There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Dijk actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Great vision. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chiellini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Mbappe. Wriggles his way through. Neymar. Zakaria. Marcelo. Can see things, others simply cannot. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Uruguay, number 9, Marco van Basten.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Zakaria.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Dembele! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nepal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Aguero. Plays a sharp little ball here. Best. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Chouameni. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Best, very much a man of this moment. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nepal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Uruguay, number 13. Lionel
So
Messi.
changes afoot here,
Number
and from
15,
both sides.
Marcelo. Number 4, Rio Ferdinand. Coming on the field.
Bergomi
Number
is
22,
someone so often referred to
Neymar.
as the defender's
Number 12,
defender.
Bradley Barcola.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Fabio Cannavaro.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Paul. Now there's a fight. Shoots! Rice! Smoothness itself! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And it's Aguero. Best in acres of space out wide. Sylvestre. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Forlan. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. And he's picked it up out wide, cross in. And it's hoisted clear. Neymar going forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Calhanoglu. Mateus. And here's Dembele.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. And it's Gerrard. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Neymar. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Mateus. Mateus! Magnificent from Mateus! About as smooth as it gets. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Nepal are in front now. The game's only got... And Park Ji-sung! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Calhanoglu with the short one. Pelé with the cross. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Aubameyang does really well there. He is strong. And the finish! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Nepal come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Nepal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Nepal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Isak. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. And he decides to cross it.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Mateus looking to add to his goal. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Mateus has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But
getting up there! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Forlan, and this is Dembele. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! And it's in! Oh, but the flag's up.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Alexander Isak. Number 7.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Royce is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Coming on the field.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish?
Number 23.
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic...
Oh, he's on his own! Shoot!
Number 6.
And it's in. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just...
It's Aguero! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Batistuta! And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it...
Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to...
Fuck!
That's that.
कस्तो हानेर
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
जित्नु गेम यार
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive...
Aguero! Aguero! Just superb!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. And this is Cruyff.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Forlan. Shoots! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Nepal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Conte. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mateus, and this is Dembele, and the finish! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in...
Tries a shot! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Nepal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Aguero. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Nepal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences. and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. There's the delivery. And straight back out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Forlan. Oh, nice touch. Mateus. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. And it's Batistuta. Pass is just off target. Silvestre. Chiellini. Gerrard. Batistuta. Oh, sweet feet. Goes for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 4, Johan
So
Cruyff.
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Gabriel Batistuta. Number 6, Sergio Aguero.
That has been knocked clear.
Number 17, Lionel Messi. Coming on the field. Number 22, Wayne Rooney. Number 10, Luis Suarez.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Owen.
Michael Owen. Number 5.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Owen. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Edmilson. Nepal are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Suarez. There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Vermin. Batistuta is onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. A lot of space ahead of him. Takes a shot! In he goes again. Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Nepal, palpably stronger, better, superior. Driven in. Roberto Carlos. And we're done. Nepal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra win. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Neymar, he has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Mateus making a dash for it. Doué. Good ball, good take. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's superb. Oh, look at the space here. Caceres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gerrard. And Mateus. And here's Forlan. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldo. Tries one from range. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! No, not the best of headers. Mateus. Now it's Forlan. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Neymar. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Silvestre, he's got away. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mateus. Now it's Mohamed Salah, looking to play him in. Oh, good. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the upright. No, just not quite. Morocco have their second corner now. Mohamed Salah with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish?
Yeah.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Ousmane Dembele.
Well, the two coaches
Number
are
11,
signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 19, Lothar
Morocco
Matthäus.
are looking to go forward now.
14, Neymar.
And this is Aguero.
Number 8,
No, it's come to nothing.
Steven Gerrard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Gabriel
And that means just
Batistuta.
one thing, I suppose.
Number 9,
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
Sergio
counter-attack.
Aguero. Number 4, Rodrigo
Nicely
Dembele.
weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away?
Marco Reus.
Sylvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Nepal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Played into space. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That has been cut short. And here's Haaland. Caceres. That is lovely. Cross fly. Gets his head on it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. Morocco have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
And
quickly.
he skips past his man.
Have been indicated.
De Paul. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Salah. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! He lifts the roof! Has he won it? He just might have won it!
Goal scorer for Morocco.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look,